Alright, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video, guys. And in this video, we got some big news. And before I get started, why do I look like that, man? Okay, oh, it's because of the video that I posted yesterday, the FNAF movie trailer, Button 5 Nights Tower Defense. If you have not checked that out, go check that out. It was actually pretty funny. I made that when I was really bored. So yeah, go check that out. And I kind of forgot to change my avatar. So now I feel like every single video I have a new avatar on. But anyways, guys, today we actually have some actually major news about FNAF Tower Defense that can actually change the future, or it will change the future of how FNAF Tower Defense updates come out, what the updates include, and things like that. So a lot of you guys may be happy with these news, a lot of you guys will not be. For YouTubers at least, this is not that much, that's not really good news, but it's fine. We're going to talk about it in this video. So basically, if you guys go over there in the Discord server, oh, I forgot about it. Before I get started, guys, question of the day is, answer down below, would you be interested in a FNAF movies like season, like a season that had like the characters Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, all of those, but with the way that they look in the movies? Or do you guys think it would be kind of weird or bad or weird because obviously they're the exact same characters just in the movie form? Let me know. But anyways, guys, over here as you can see, one of the main devs posted a poll that says small weekly updates, which is what we have currently, where sometimes a small update, sometimes a big one, or bigger bi-weekly updates. What does this mean? Would we keep getting weekly updates like we do now, or would we switch to updates every 2 weeks? Positives, downsides, let's talk about it in this video. Now, positive sides of this, updates would be bigger. Now, I don't have a problem with the way the updates are right now because we get a small update and usually right after we have a bigger update. But at the same time, we gotta remember that there's a dev team behind this game, so we don't know how hard it is for the dev team right now to keep up with this, with the updates and stuff like that. But recently I do see a lot of people complaining about the updates, saying that it's too small. But I feel like if the devs just released like a couple of these updates all in one, then people wouldn't complain as much. I don't know. I think that what happens the most is people get hyped up all week for an update, and then it comes out and it's just a new exclusive and it's kind of like eh. But I don't know, I could be wrong about that. But this is good on the other hand for like YouTubers like me, for example, because you know we obviously make a lot of FNAF Tower Defense videos and it's easier to, you know, push out content when there's updates coming out every week. But that's mostly for other YouTubers because I'm not really making videos like on new units and stuff like that. I don't really do those kind of videos, but you know, that is always something to look out upon. Now, updates every 2 weeks, the positive sides of it is that obviously, before I get started, guys, this is bothering me a lot. Is it just me or is my game like, we're dropping frames heavily? Like, what is this? Let me just turn on this real quick because my frames, where's my ping? 105 ping right now? Yeah, this is not looking good, yo. Look at this, I'm freezing so much. Is there not a way for me to see my frames over here? Because like, what is going on, bro? I gotta turn off my PC. I've not turned off my PC in a while, guys. I should probably look into that and turn it off maybe. But anyways, let me take this away. Like I was saying, guys, the bi-weekly updates are gonna mean bigger content, more updates. I mean, more bigger updates, I guess, more impactful. But there are two big problems I see with this. The first major problem is, what if different people consider big updates different things? My game is so laggy, bro. Yo, what is this? Let me rejoin the game, bro. I'm gonna rejoin the game while we talk, guys, because that is not normal. Why is it like that? But like I was saying, oh, FNAF Tower Defense. Oh, but do you have any stuff I can have? I'm not giving you guys units, sorry guys. But back to what I was saying, FNAF Tower Defense. The problem with the big updates. There's you don't know what you consider big. Like the devs consider an update big, but somebody might not. So it may lead to disappointment when you wait 2 weeks for an update. Oh, look at this, so much better. When you wait 2 weeks for an update, comes out and it's an update people consider mid, it might create, you know, a false expectation on their head. Now, a second thing that's maybe bad with this is the fact that, let's be honest, nowadays people have really short attention span, especially in Roblox. You gotta keep a game alive with updates for it to stay alive, or else people are gonna move on to the next game. There are a few exceptions to this, like games that have been out for a long time, or games that are kind of alone in their genre, like for example Blox Fruits or like Adopt Me and stuff like that, are games that get away with updating every like blue moon. I don't know how Adopt Me is, but Blox Fruits are a game that gets away with updating every blue moon but still maintains the player base because people, you know, obviously follow the game. FNAF Tower Defense does have a strong fan base because we saw that period of time when the updates were really bad. Like the game was falling down, but it still reached like at least 8K players, so it is not that bad of a drop that it was having. But the problem is, if they switch to bi-weekly updates, and let's say for 2 updates straight, the updates are not liked by the community, they are not as good, the tower defense genre is super saturated. There are new tower defenses coming out every single day, so people are just going to move on to the next tower defense that they see. So that's the problem with bi-weekly updates. The devs do have to be really careful with what they put out, because if they do the mistake like they did a while ago of putting 2 bad updates in a row, people are not going to like it and they're going to move on to the next game. So it's kind of a risk moving from this, especially since we've been doing weekly updates for what, so long. I don't think ever an update got delayed by another week. Like the max, I got delayed to like Sunday. The update was on Saturday, it got delayed to a Sunday. Actually, I think once an update got delayed to a Monday, but even then 2 days later it got delayed too. This one, like if we switch to this, we're gonna switch to obviously a whole week later. So I don't know how this is gonna work, because obviously it's been going on for so long this way, but obviously the devs may feel burned out. They may want to be implementing some bigger things that are gonna be, you know, needing a lot more time, because the problem is they may have a big features in the works in the back, but the problem is they don't have time to work in that bigger feature because they got to worry about this week's update and this week's update. So I don't know how it's gonna work. My thoughts on this: I think that if it's because the dev team is getting overwhelmed, switch to the bi-weekly update. If this is just a random choice, like more of the community base, then don't switch. But it seems like they're gonna switch, since obviously majority of the community by a mile would prefer better quality updates every 2 weeks instead of smaller updates every week. But you guys let me know, what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with this take? Do you disagree? Do you wish the devs did something different? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do what you guys gotta do, and I'll see you guys next time.